for your former colleague to have a retrial. However, this trial is a farce.
We hear. Oh, hi, Lothric. How you doing, buddy? My boy. Ugh. We in it, we at it, we doing it, we're here for it. Hacky sack.
Yep.
Alright, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Let's get it. Nice. Alright, let's get this shit.
Let's go.
I feel fast. Fuck with it. I shot the driver into the passenger seat. I'm gonna go fuck.
God damn.
And he went all the way through. Never mind.
You on the leech build?
Yeah, one of them. I'm on the poison build. There we go. Oh. Yeah, I wondered if those were shields. You know, that's one thing about this game that I haven't really talked about before.
Mm-hmm.
But I would say that if I were making a heist game, I would do the level design a lot differently than this is done.
Mm-hmm.
I would not have as many invisible walls. I really don't like that feature of this game.
No, it does like kind of hold your hand and guide you.
Well, it's not even that. It's that like cops can spawn so far behind invisible walls a lot of the time that if you're just trying to, you know, cover your ass and clear out some of the cops before they, you know, swarm you, their ammo drops too far away to pick up. So it's just really annoying, and it feels very like false a lot of the time. Just a lot of like, you know, it feels like you're on a set. You know, you don't feel like you're in an actual city. You know, guiding this thing. I mean, granted, I know this game's from 2013, but I would probably build around that a little bit more than this. It's actually one of the things I don't like about Monster Hunter games. Much as I love Monster Hunter, I just feel like the world traversal feels kind of stiff and antiquated. It's a little bit too restrictive, I think. Not that your world needs to be any, like, not that you got to make a huge world that's bigger than you really need it to be, but just something that feels a little bit more seamless would be nice.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, one thing I love about the Dark Souls series is that, and just FromSoft games in general, is that they don't have invisible walls. If you know, end up walking off the edge of a cliff, well, that's what happens.
Like, they probably have some invisible walls, but they're in a spot where you can't really reach it anyway, so...
Yeah, exactly. Because there are invisible walls, but they're not usually in the play space itself. They're outside the play space to prevent you from crossing boundaries you're not supposed to cross into other zones by exploiting glitches which are inevitably going to be found, right? There we go. Just need more grenades going down, you know what I'm saying?
Every day.
I don't know why I thought we were going right there, but...
I did too.
Oof. Sniper just showed up.
Got him.
Nice. Oh. There's a turret up here too. There we go. just syringe a couple people here and there, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Hoxton, I don't know if you realize, but we really can't hear you when you're in the back of a truck bed and we're running around shooting hundreds of cops. Like, it's just not...
Honest.
It's not going to be a sensible time to have a conversation.
It ain't feasible.
It ain't feasible, my mans. Fucking turrets. Alright, we coming. Oh, thank God. The street is just fucking insane. I don't like it.
Mm-hmm.
Ow. I'm sore today. I just kind of feel gross in general today too. I don't feel good.
Yeah.
I don't know why. So I saw this thing, people wondering like, what the hell happened? Why is Silent Hill F not doing very well on Steam? And I'm like,
Yeah, I wonder.
do you think it might have anything to do with the fact that it's not Silent Hill PT? That they chased Guillermo del Toro out of ever doing game dev ever again and fired Hideo Kojima, one of the most beloved game developers of all time? Do you think it could have had anything to do with that? I feel like that might have been a problem. Yeah.
As much as I hate hearing about fucking Death Stranding 2 and shit, I am glad that he's mogging on them, because apparently that game is doing really well.
Yeah, and I'm not surprised it's doing well at all. Like, it's not my bag. I'm not really interested in those games really at all. I've never even played like the Metal Gear Solid series. I've only played Metal Gear Rising and the demo for Metal Gear 3 Snake Eater remake on 3DS. But yeah, like I respect Hideo Kojima quite a bit as a creator and as a game dev and everything. You know, I like that he's just being his weirdest, wackiest self. I think that's awesome, and I'll always support that from people. Oh my god, really? But yeah, again, it's, and I talk about this a lot, but it's like it's Konami killing their golden goose again. It's just, why would you do this to yourself?
It makes them look like a bunch of masochists.
Yeah, well, it also, like, to me, it speaks of, like, it makes me feel like they're bitter. Like, that he's the most recognizable name. Like, is it because he's, like, he's kind of aloof and just does whatever he wants to do and ends up succeeding, generally, because he's a visionary? Are they mad about that? Because I know that he sort of, like, he's got a history of like kind of disobeying them to a certain extent, or like just kind of operating outside of the mold to a certain extent. But FromSoft had the same thing happen with, Hidetaka Miyazaki, and they made him the fucking like the studio director. So it's like, and he's done amazing things with the company.
It's crazy too, because I'm also seeing people who are like upset at the game for like completely disgusting and wrong reasons. Like people
There's
upset.
a key card here.
Oh yeah, like people upset that you can't stare up a high school girl's like
Skirt.
fucking skirt.
I'm not surprised by that at all. Like people being upset about that because people are fucking cringe.
Disgusting, yeah. And like they're mad because like she doesn't show a lot of collarbone now, and it's like, sorry that they're wanting a teenage girl to dress somewhat modestly so that she's not sexualized by a bunch of pedos on the internet.
Yeah. I mean, she's gonna be sexualized anyways too, so it's just like, I don't know. Not that there's gonna be, I'm assuming most sites will probably prevent any Rule 34 type shit showing up of her because she is a minor.
I would fucking hope so.
Thank God that porn sites have gotten a lot better about that kind of shit in recent years. But
well, yeah, because like Pornhub now makes you fucking have a verified account if you're gonna make content, because
yeah, you have to verify with them. Yeah,
which is good. That's a good thing, because you've had too many like people being exploited, and I mean, basically children being trafficked into making that sort of content. And of course, there's also it's not perfect, right? There's like the kind of gross, like kind of like tap dancing, like, oh, barely legal, like it's, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, like the stepsister fucking shit, like too. It's just there's always going to be that side of the market. I think. I mean, it's the largest market on the planet. People are going to, do whatever they can to make money and try to stand out and stuff.
Also, I hallucinated.
What's that?
Go ahead. Earlier there was a cloaker that like came out of the forensics room, and I saw him like jump, and I thought he was gonna come after me, but he just disappeared. He's gone now. I don't know where he went.
Oh.
He like jumped through this wall and disappeared. Oh,
maybe that was him.
That might have been him, actually. Oh, another one. Oh, and I got him.
Nice. Yeah. I was also just gonna say, like, come on, Bane. Like, civilians aren't assets that if they're getting up and running in front of my fucking fire all the time. Not really an asset so much as, a meat shield for the cops. Yeah.
No, I don't want you to follow me. Damn it. So, complete change of topic.
Okay.
So the new proto frames for Warframe that are coming out. You've got Harrow, Wisp, and Uriel, who's going to be the new Warframe itself. Who would you want to be the next proto frame?
After them?
Who would you want to see?
That's tough because, like, there's a part of me that wants certain frames to never get a proto frame, and not because I don't like the frames, but because I don't think that they would be. I think it would kill some of the mystique of certain frames. You know what I mean? Because like, I don't think Zaku should have a proto frame. I think he's way cooler being this weird amalgamation from the void.
Well, it also wouldn't make sense for his character either.
Yeah, I don't think it would. But then again, it didn't make sense initially for Nidus to even have a prime, because he's in the infested frame, and then we found out the truth about what warframes really are, and we're like, oh, wait a second.
True, yeah.
I think Excal Umbra would be interesting if that was because that's a different character than Arthur, right?
True.
I think that would be kind of interesting if he got a proto frame, but would also, in his case, would also kill some of the mystique of the character. Grendel would be funny, just because having a big tubby fat guy. But the thing is like, do you go full serious with him and make him like this monstrosity? Because that was the concept behind the frame, was that Ballas was supposedly being criticized for having his warframes being too chivalric and genteel, as he puts it. So he's like, okay, fine, I'll give you a monster. I think that's really interesting. I think Mirage as a proto frame would be really cool.
Oh
I think
God,
that
I would love that.
I think that would be one of my favorites to have like my favorite picks to be a new proto frame. As long as they don't just make her Harley Quinn. Don't give her the same like obnoxious personality. Don't give her an annoying voice. I'd want her to be interesting. I'd want her to be something you don't really expect, but does make sense for the character. You know.
You know what I would want her to like kind of sound like and act like a little bit? Oh my God, I can't remember. They're Alchemy from ESO.
Oh, okay, yeah.
The Revelry character, where she has a kind of a posh accent and stuff, and is overall a pretty classy lady, but is also, you know, a little bit spicy at times, and a little bit, you know, she's funny, and, you know, kind of like that. Especially, I mean, maybe I'm fucking biased because I'm going to be designing my Mirage Prime after my Revelry character Serendipity, or that version of her, I guess.
Well, see, what they should do is they should introduce, when they go to introduce like the Mirage proto frame, there should be like a cutscene where this chick shows up and she is voiced by the same person that voiced Tan Lauren in ESO, but then the actual Mirage proto frame shows up and kills her.
My God.
Is that too harsh? Fuck Tan Lauren. I hate Tan Lauren. I'm sorry for all the Tan Lauren stans in the ESO community. The character's written poorly. The voice acting is bad.
Terrible. Like, actually terrible.
Like, just an actually bad performance. And the writing sucks. And the character's not interesting. And having Tan Lauren be released alongside Zareth Var was the funniest juxtapositions of all time. Because you literally have, like, the best written companion in the history of the game right next to the literal worst. Like, damn. Zareth Var is the only character, the only companion character in ESO that I even found that I found interesting.
And the second Khajiit that I would.
Second, yes, indeed.
Yeah, exactly. So you get me. Because obviously the first is Dario.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought the first would have been the that one alcoholic one, the Alfiq.
The house cat? Yeah,
sorry, I'm just trying to besmirch your good name.
God damn. That's crazy.
Wrecked. I'm trying to think of other frames I would want a proto frame of. See, I wouldn't mind a proto frame of Dante, but that's mainly because I fucking hate his base look. Well, I don't hate it, but like I want something different from him. Goss would be fun. I'd love to know what kind of character he is, but I'm afraid they would make him too much like Octane or Volt, and I don't want that.
Yeah, but obviously, if they do have Goss, they need to have Grendel. Like, they need to come hand in hand.
Yeah, they got to have the homies, the roommates. Trying Trying to think of other frames, because I feel like older frames should probably get priority because like they're still favorites to a certain extent, right?
Yeah, because okay, so we have Excal, we have Nyx, we have Trinity.
Mag.
Ember. Ember should probably get one.
Ember should probably get one. I feel like she would be fine. I don't think they would do anything too interesting with her, but that's because Ember as a frame isn't that interesting.
No,
that was back in the early era of Warframe when they were like, we gotta have a frame for every elemental damage type we have, and it was like, yeah, but Ember could have been more interesting than that. We have Frost now.
They also probably would have Loki, unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm surprised that Frost's proto-frame didn't come out alongside Ember. I thought the yin and yang kind of thing would have been the obvious choice there instead of Saren. Not that I'm mad that Saren got one. I think Saren's cool. I like the character. And I don't think Minerva really fits as an Ember. But I don't think Minerva fits as Saren either, so I don't know what to think.
I'm also trying to think, because Zephyr could probably use one too. Zephyr's an older one, isn't she?
She is. I would actually like a Zephyr one. I think Zephyr would be interesting. I do like her. I don't want Necros to get a proto frame either, because I think that I do like his kind of fear. Unless they make him like they go full edgelord with him, I would kind of like that, just because I like when people do like over the top edgelord shit. Even if it goes into the realm of it being goofy. As an edgelord myself, I appreciate that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Vauban.
Oh, yeah.
I'm curious as to what kind of... Because I don't really know much about his character. It's all I know is that he's almost got like a corpus kind of theming. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
vibe, definitely.
Yeah. I worry that Nako will just be a fucking hippie.
Yeah, I don't want that.
If they just get Shannon Blake.
Oh, God.
The fake hippie with the stank grippy. As Salva would call it.
I'm a vibration. People
I need a little bit of fucking fentanyl.
I dance naked on stage next to my 11-year-old.
Shannon Blake should go to prison. Okay, we gotta access the archives.
I still don't understand how she fucking exists.
Yeah, I'm really wishing somebody had laced her shit.
Damn.
No, I don't mean that. But I do. It's just like I just don't like hippies. That's really what that comes down to. I think she's creepy. There's something wrong. I feel like she's the type of person that could really like spread some really dangerous misinformation about like drugs and alternative medicine and shit.
Well, because it's ironic too, because she also probably seems like she's a fucking mean girl.
I would bet so. She seems actually. I feel like, and I don't mean to take some kind of like high ground or whatever, because it's not what I mean by this, but I do feel like she strikes me as somebody, and I don't know if this is true or not, but she strikes me as somebody that has a very low sense of morality. And I don't mean like biblical morality or anything like that, but I mean like she doesn't really have like doesn't give a shit about other people, I don't think, too much. She's really all about her own well-being, even if it comes at the cost of others. I don't think that she's genuinely a good person down to her core. I think it's a show.
Mm-hmm. It probably is. That's what it is with most people like that. It's performative.
Mm-hmm. Ow. I wouldn't mind Ash getting a proto frame. I think he's cool.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I got the files. Atlas. if we get Atlas, can it just be a scrawny bald guy?
Yes, please.
Oh my god. Like, he doesn't have to have the same attitude and like behavior as Saitama, but if he was at least like just a scrawny bald dude, like you just tell like his suit is bigger than he is, like quite a wide margin, like that would be pretty funny.
Knowing them, though, I'm pretty sure they're probably going to make Atlas like this complete fucking himbo voiced by like Travis Willingham or something.
Well, they might, yeah. I think that's probably the most likely case. I feel like Kume would be really cool. I think she's a little early in her lifespan to be getting a proto frame. I think people will probably be a little turned off by it, maybe. Especially since she's not a very popular frame, from what I understand.
Which sucks, because, like, I mean, I haven't mastered her playstyle, but she's decently fun.
I think she's a really fun frame. I like that her... I like that her playstyle is a very engaging one. I do think that it takes a little too long to ramp up her capabilities, but she's not like useless early on in a mission. She's still good. It's just that, yeah, she's really kind of designed for those endurance missions. Putting on an ammo bag up here because I'm like struggling.
Where'd you get an ammo bag?
I have ammo bags.
Oh, it's so weird. On my screen it says you have
Yeah, I have 2
that.
deployables.
That's so weird. On my screen it says you have fucking health kits. That's really
Yeah, because I have
odd.
2 deployables. I just switched back to my health kits when I ran out of ammo
Okay.
bags. Yeah, this leech build is just it. I thought it would be really fun to have access to ammo bags with the Bulletstorm skill, so I just have bottomless fucking grenade launcher for a bit. So I did that. But I wanted health kits too, because leech perk deck benefits heavily from FAKs, as they call them in the community.
I shot the fucking driver.
I also wouldn't mind Revenant getting a proto frame, even though he's sort of a Mystique frame. I think it would be interesting if he got one, just because he's like... I think they could do something cool with him. I think it'd be interesting. I would be interested to see what they would do with Equinox if she ever got a proto frame.
And would it be 2 different people?
Right, because Equinox is supposed to be 2 different people. I'd be interested if they would stick with that, or if they would make it like a twin-spirited person or whatever. Ivara.
Ivara would be a good one.
The Huntress, yeah, that'd be cool. Especially if they gave her like a hood. And kept her as this like badass like Huntress bitch. That'd be so cool. I think they need to. I think they might need to like adjust her kit a little bit though. Like, I don't think she needs a full rework, but I think there's certain things that they should probably do to try and bring her more into an everyday use kind of frame. Like, I like her being a utility frame and all, and like she's a great solo frame, but I like her enough that I wish her abilities were a little bit more useful. Like, because she has some abilities that are really good in groups, but only in very specific scenarios. And I wish that was a little bit more versatile than that. Anyways, it's going to be short stream today because I got stuff going on later tonight too, so I want to go and do my own thing for a while. So, oh god damn, I am so sore today. Come back tomorrow. We'll be raiding the DOJ again and calling Castratella Ratman and maybe discussing more proto frames or something. I don't fucking know. And then come back on day 69 because we're probably going to do something special for that day. I just don't know what yet.
We're gonna do something special. It'll be funny.
Yes, it'll be funny. It's the funny number. So release the files and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.